We're gonna be doing some sealed tonight. So let's jump on in. Alright, here we go. Oh, we hit our vault. Very cool. Okay, so what did we open? We opened a couple of the marches, the green one, which is definitely the worst, and the black one. X damage to a creature or planeswalker and you gain X. I guess that's not terrible. We opened a Goro Goro. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn and you can make a 5/5. That seems good. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, first one seems good. Second one. Okay, yeah. And then he flips into basically a Kiki Jiki, except it costs 1 to activate. So, seems good. Okay, and then, yep, I know what that card is. I know what that card is, and that's the March. Okay. So far I'm thinking red, at least. I guess we'll see what we got. Alright, so we have some decent white. Let's see here. Oh, that's a good card. But we only have one of them. We have 3 of these guys. These guys are definitely good. That's decent. One of them, which is fine. That's a good card. That's a good card, and that's okay. So white overall is looking fine. Nothing crazy. Blue. Lots of counter. Card draw. Ninjutsu. A trick. That thing. This is a good card with ninjutsu. I mean, like, it doesn't have ninjutsu, but if you're running ninjutsu, then that's a good one to play. That's a good saga. And a couple more decent dudes. So, blue's looking fine. I mean, it's kind of right along the lines with white there, where it's not crazy good, but, like, it's not really bad. Okay, black. Well, I love this card. A couple of these. Those are good with ninjutsu. That's some decent removal. That guy's okay, I guess. This is like a decent card. It can be pretty good if they only have like one of whatever you choose on the battlefield, but this is pretty good. 2 of these. Ooh. This seems decent. We have 2 of them. Ninjutsu, a couple of these. Okay. Black's looking pretty good, dude. Okay, I'm considering black here. Into our red. So we have an Aki Warpaint. Yep. Got our boy here. The lovely Simian boy. Got our rare, which is kind of nuts. Our other rare, which is also kind of nuts. A couple of those. Okay, so red, like, the rares are looking good. But that's about it, really. Honestly, we could possibly even splash for red for, like, these 2 cards. And I'd probably be happy with it. Green. Wow, we have a lot of green. Okay, we have a lot of green. Generous Visitor is a very good card. A couple of snaky boys. Okay, that's a decent card. This is also a very good card. That's good. These are pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. That's a good card right there. And this, which isn't amazing. Then in multi, we have, I guess, the blue-black thing and the black-white thing. Okay. And then colorless. What do we got? Yep. This is not bad. I kind of like that card. This is also, we have 3 of these. So that might make going like 3 colors feasible. Okay. Flying, okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're thinking about doing modifications already anyways, so. Alright. Let's see. So green is definitely in. Oops. Maybe that's in for sure. Oh, generous visitor is definitely in. +3/+3 and reach. That could deal with a flyer, but okay. I think black we said was our other good color, and then red just had a couple of decent things. Although if we look at red as far as like, because we're going to be going enchantments / modifications, I think. Yeah, we have some enchantment synergy and some modification synergy. I guess this is kind of both. And also it's like pretty good kind of both. That's a good card. Whoops. That's a good card. That's a good card. Ooh. That's even modified creature tribal right there. As is this. Which modifications are what we're after. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to play these 2 cards, but like, maybe we just don't. Like, we're at the point where we could cut like this and 1 more thing. And we'll have a very playable deck. Okay. Yeah, let's run it. Let's see how this goes. Green, black. Going green, black, baby. Okay. I can't tell if the... oh. Andrew. How's it going? I can't tell if the music's playing at all. If it is, it's really quiet. Audio. Oh yeah, it was quite quiet before. Now it's probably too loud though. Okay. I think that's good. Looking pretty good. So we'll keep this. Yeah, it was turned like real far down. I think it's on now. It might still be too quiet. Let me know if it is still too quiet, but yeah. We're up against Fake Wing. Ah. I wish I would have had this last turn, but I guess that's fine. We have nothing to play this turn anyway. Opponent just passes the turn. I guess I'll play this. I'd rather have them, if they have some sort of removal, shoot that. Like, this is stronger. But... hey. Okay. Yeah, let's go to combat. Oh, right. He just entered, so. I forget that these things don't always have haste. Oof. Poor opponent. Go to combat. Hit. Play another one. Pass the turn. Oof. Poor opponent. Okay, well, game one went pretty well for us. Not a bad game one, if I should say so myself. All right, game two time. We're up against President Johnson here. This looks decent. We'll keep it. Alright. Forest. They're white. I'm wondering if we just throw down our bro. I'll keep them. They might have a flyer. Right now they just have planes. Alright, we'll throw down our circuit mender. Gain some life. Oof. Opponent getting land screwed. Well, let's throw this down. And attack. Okay. They pump their dude. Yeah, let's go ahead and lethal exploit that. Don't want them drawing cards. Now let's go to combat and hit. And might as well throw this down. Okay. Well, the thing is we don't have any modified creatures. So, like, we could swing if they block there. Then, like, we'll lose our guy, but we'll draw a card. I think what I'm gonna do here is just swing with this. See if they block. They do. Okay. Then I'll play down another one. Okay. If we can draw one more land, we can start using this thing to put +1/+1 counters on our creatures and modifying them, which will make this less expensive. There's our one more land. So that's got Bushido. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn here. I'm gonna use this to modify something here. Okay. Opponent grabs the Azusa saga. Okay. Okay, so we draw our Kami of Transcendence, which is a good card, but we don't have any enchantments in our hand, so probably don't want to play it right now. Let's throw down our Menache guy and this guy, who will enter with a +1/+1 counter. And then we'll say no attacks. Next turn, we can throw down our 8/8. Seems good. We could also next turn use this to put a +1/+1 counter on something. We felt that was necessary. Yep, here comes your many journeys. So we can glean that they have at least one land in hand here. I don't think they played a land yet for turn, but I guess actually they could activate that. Yeah, so okay, they might not have a land in hand. I missed that activation. Okay. Let's see here. Land. So we could use that to put a +1/+1 counter somewhere. On one of these two creatures. Or we could just slam this. Frickin' slamming. Okay. No attacks. So if I use this next turn to make this modified, when this guy attacks, if he attacks, he could return this second Bearer of Memory. Hey, that's actually pretty big. Okay. I guess the question is, where do we want to throw it? I'm guessing just like here. Because trample. Seems pretty good to me. I probably should have played my Kami first, but whatever. So, do I want to get rid of the Vigilance guy or the Reach guy? I don't think I have a lot of flyers, so I guess Vigilance is probably more relevant here. Yeah, I'll play it post-combat. Okay, definitely going in with the 9/9. Yeah, I think that's probably it here. Ah! No! Okay, here comes my boy. Well, that kind of sucks, but we have another one of those in the deck. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Looking at stuff in his graveyard. Okay. So we could make him exile an enchantment. He would just exile this. Or they could exile a creature and they'll probably get rid of that. I mean, either way is beneficial. Not amazing, though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait until the end of their turn, because I could also do this. This will at least give us a chance to... Oh, we drew another rare. Awesome. Okay, so they're gonna get to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Yep. We do have a reach creature. This doesn't have trample. I think I'm just not gonna block. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on a reach creature. He's now capable of well, he's technically modified, so if I swang with this, I could get this back. That's not super relevant, so I think Let's see here. 5 plus 3, 8. Yeah, unfortunately, I need one more to cast this and activate that. So I think, again, I probably just had to pass the turn here, which feels kind of bad. This is a 1/1 that does some stuff whenever it attacks. Okay. Yeah, no blocks here. We're kind of hoping to pump up our guy a little bit here. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if there's a lot of those left in our deck. Like, we have to get rid of this guy, but if we do, if we kill it, they'll probably just put 2+1/+1 counters on each of their creatures, which is gonna make them too big for us. If we do creature here, they're just gonna exile this spirit. Feels kind of bad. But if we do enchantment, they're just gonna exile this, which also feels kind of bad. I guess we'll do creature. Like, I don't know. Exile your 1/1, sir. Accidentally misclick on your owl. That would be a way for us to win the game. Oh. Actually, we can do 7 damage with that. Okay. 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 That actually gets us there. So I think I just passed the turn here. It's not getting us out of the water. For a couple of reasons. They could have some sort of a... There's like that that one spell that gives hexproof and indestructible or something like that. Block. Let's see if they want to do something here. Okay, so 7. Also gains me a lot of life. 7 life. Which is not bad. Here comes the out trigger, though. If they choose that top one... Okay, they definitely just chose counters. Which is probably the right choice for them. Okay, so we drew something that will pump our guy. Drains. We have the mana to pump that thing. So let's just pass the turn. Luckily, like, they have some big dudes. Enters the battlefield, tap something. Okay, so they can tap our Bearer of Memory here, yep. They have some big guys, but I mean, like, my board's not tiny. Like, I have decent sized guys, and I can use this Unforgiving one to get some dudes back potentially in the long run. So, yeah, we have regained, like, technical winning status, so that feels pretty good in the long run. That's fair. It is quite bold of me. Okay, they're crewing their flyer. It's just a 2/2 flyer. Okay. I have no blockers for this. They're trying to decide what they want to attack with. Okay. Okay, my 2/3 is definitely blocking there. I think I can afford to lose my Kami. I guess would I rather... Hold on. What if my 2/3 blocks there? Whenever it becomes blocked, untap up to 3 target lands. Well, none of their lands are tapped. I can afford to lose my Kami here, so if they choose to get rid of the Kami and then I draw an enchantment, I'll get it back. Or, not if I draw an enchantment, if one of my enchantments dies, rather. They are choosing to kill off my Kami. Okay, yep. I draw a card. It's the swamp. Put a +1/+1 counter on my guy. Hey. They have 2 blockers. Yeah, I guess I could just play my Coiling Snaky Boy. Like, I don't have to ninjutsu it. The only way I'm ninjutsuing it here is if I attack with the Bearer of Memory, which still probably, or rather if I attack with, well, even if I attack with this, like, they'll just double block, and then I'm just gonna lose my guys, so I'll just play it. And then pass the turn. I am gonna get another Menace guy here. It's a little bit of a smaller Menace guy, but like still looking decent. I'm kind of surprised that we're still in this after that dragon, man. I mean, we survived with our freaking March of Wretched Sorrows. Okay. They're only attacking with the vehicle. Yep. Nothing we can do about that. We are gonna pump it up. That's not gonna do a ton. Nice thing here is that now I can use this to put +1/+1 counters here. It doesn't have to, it's just target enchantment creature, and so now I have a second one, second target. Let's see, I currently have 2 modified creatures. They say hello. I could attack with this and use this to modify that so that I could return a 3-drop. I mean, it'd be a suicide trip for my guy, but would it be worth it? Do I have a 3-drop in the yard? I guess I have the Kami, that would be decent. I do have this, actually. Probably not worth it. At least not now. Maybe in a bit. Yep, they crew. I'd like to draw more removal. I know I have more in the deck. You're gonna throw a +1/+1 counter on my Nezumi Road Captain. Okay, that is... I asked for removal, not a land. You're gonna choose black. Okay. So that can tap for 1. So that means I'm at 10. Once this untaps, it'll be 11. Okay. I think Honestly, I have a decently sized board. Like, I could swing with this and possibly this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swing with that. Yeah. To get back... What do I want to get back here? This, for sure. Well, they have to block with multiple things to kill off my big boy. They choose not to, so I'm just gonna pump my big boy to do a little bit more damage. That's half their life. Wait, does that give trample until end of turn? It does give trample till end of turn. That's actually not terrible. Three samurai, okay. Well, if I draw an untapped land source, rather an untapped mana source, be able to activate this twice next turn. They just pass. That's an untapped mana source. Okay. So, if I attack with just this, they could block with a lot of stuff and kill it. I think I can just sit up here and keep pumping my squad. Time is going to benefit both of us, so, but it'll probably benefit me more considering I have, even if I draw lands, I still have stuff I can do. Okay, that's really bad. Let's get another modified creature. That's like the best thing they could have drawn there. I want to kill off some of their stuff. Guess the question here is, what am I willing to lose? Guess I could block like this. If I block like that, I'm gonna lose. Okay, so I'll lose my road captain here. But that will actually, that's gonna be relevant. It's gonna get me back my Kami. At the end of the turn. Take action. Okay. That's a land. Throw down my Kami. Man, I feel like I've drawn a lot of lands. I have 13 cards left in the deck. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've drawn 12 of 17. I guess that's not crazy. So I have 5 left. 8 non-lands. Okay, well, anyway. I think I just passed the turn here. Getting back that Kami is pretty big. I can now, like, pair it up with the air to block their Jukai trainee. And kill off their trainee if they attack. I guess we're just hoping they don't draw relevant stuff. I think I've drawn lands like the past like 4 or 5 turns. Maybe that's too many, but seriously, like I've drawn a lot of lands. They have 6 creatures to my 5 defenders. If they swing out with the team here, I could kill off their a few of their things. Okay. Block like this. Hopefully they don't have a trick. I know they're gonna have Bushido. Yep. It's anticipated. Okay. Hey, that's what we want to see. This is seriously what we want to see. Okay, so just the battlefield plus one. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Hey, how's it going, Master Jedi? Okay, so where do we want to put? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I guess we could put it here since this is trample. I guess we're not really going to be attacking here. It probably wouldn't be relevant enough, but hey, how's it going? Thanks for hopping into the stream. No attacks. We'll just pass. Lifelink, okay. Wow, they are emptying their hand. Well, I'm guessing that they're trying to end this because they know I got this saga going here. Okay, so they have a Death Toucher. I think we're gonna put this +1/+1 counter on our Stalker. Coily boy. Play a land. Just because now that's a 3/2, so it could block this, it could block that, it could block this. Yeah, they have a lot of creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they swing with the team, we're probably taking 6, 5 or 6, depending on what we block. They're looking at stuff in their graveyard. We drew another land. We drew one relevant draw and then another land. Which, I mean, there's lands left in the deck, so it's possible, but... Okay, they're swinging with the Death Toucher. We're blocking with our 3/2. Yep. That's why we put the counter there. Another land. Okay, this is getting kind of nuts, though. 10 cards left in the deck. I mean, if we swing with this guy, we kill off 2 of their... Samurai? That would make their board less threatening, but I think they only have 8 cards left in deck. So, like, we could just pass here. Hey, that's not a land. Alright. How many lands do we have left in the deck anyway? 6, 12, 13, 14... Any in our graveyard? I don't think so. Nope. So we have 3 lands left in our 9 cards. Okay. Yeah. I think I just passed the turn here. I'm doing well. How are you doing? On this fine Thursday evening. What is our opponent up to? They have 3 cards in hand. I know they're sandbagging some lands. Oh, wow. Yeah. I guess, yeah, probably a Friday for you somewhere else in the world. Well, that's cool. Yeah, 6:19. Wait, 6:19 p.m.? Wow. That's crazy. It's 11:19 p.m. here on Thursday for me. Okay. Block it. They clearly have a trick here, but like, show me your trick. New Zealand. Wow. Very cool. Okay. So right now they'll trade. Do they have another trick? Nope, just trading. Okay. I'm fine with that. Hey, that's good. That's real good. Oh, and it gets us a +1/+1 counter on our Kami. That's really good. Let's see here. 4, 9, 10, 11. Yep, if we play this land, we can activate it twice. So let's do that. Okay, so question here is, do I attack? Answer is no. I just wait. They're at 6 cards in the library. I mean, if they don't draw something quite relevant quite quickly, this game might be over. Two cards in hand. How did they get ahead of me in cards? They must have drawn somewhere, right? They scryed here. I guess this was technically card advantage. I killed that before they could draw with it. Wait, they milled some stuff. These 3 got milled. I don't remember how. Okay. Well, that's not awesome for me, but, because now they can swing over the top. But we can possibly use this Unforgiving one to pull something back that might be relevant. Yeah, we're taking 2. Put a +1/+1 counter there. Put a +1/+1 counter there. Okay, so we could use Unforgiving one to pull back another Unforgiving one. How many modified creatures do we have? We have 3 modified creatures. No capabilities to have any more. We could pull back something like that. Yeah, we could pull back another Unforgiving one. It only pulls back creature cards, right? Yes. Oh, you're going to bed, Andrew? Some of us have to work in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, so if I swing with like this and this and this, I'll only have 1 blocker, but they're going to lose a lot of stuff. And actually I'll have 2 blockers because that will get some stuff back. Yeah, this is your favorite format? It is a fun format. Yeah, let's do this. And now what do we return? We returned Circuit Mender? Or Unforgiving one? Or even Bearer of Memory? I think I'll go Circuit Mender for the life. Yeah, let's get that life back. I'm swinging here because it returns a creature, and I think that's relevant. Like, I'm swinging out here because, like, I don't have a blocker for this. I know I was kind of trying to wait them out. Okay, that's fine. View battlefield, that's a 5, so let's do it like that. Okay. Pump. Pump. Okay. Oh, whoops. I thought that was a bigger creature. We definitely could have killed a samurai there. That might come back to haunt us. They go to 3 here. Let's see here. We have 2 blockers on the backswing. If they swing out with everything, we could take 4. I guess 3 of their things have vigilance, but like, then we would swing with our dude. So I could play this here, but then I think we die. So let's not do that. Yeah, so that misplay might have cost us the game. The fact that I switched this to be the first blocker. I definitely should have kept this samurai there. So when it dies, choose 1. Okay, and so they return this to their hand, since it will be a creature eventually. Wait a minute. Oh, my favorite format. I see what you mean. I'd say my favorite format on Arena is probably Historic Brawl. I do really like Limited. I've been playing a lot of Limited recently, but I still think Historic Brawl is probably my favorite format. Opponent appears to be doing some calculation. They're just swinging with that guy. I think we block with our Bug Boy. It's gonna gain them some life, but it'll draw us a card. Hey. Ah, baby. Okay. So this is a 6 mana. Let's see here. 4, 8, 9, 10 mana remaining after that. So I can activate this thing once. Okay. I mean, if I attack here with it, like, they kind of have to block it with a lot of stuff. Because I could pump it up to 9, so they'd have to block it with at least 2 of their 2/2s. Yeah, I think this is safe, so long as they don't have removal. They're blocking with every freaking thing. Okay. Yeah, put him first. Pump yourself. So, do they have some kind of death touch? Something? No? So I just kill off their entire stack of dudes? No, we can keep that in our hand. Oh, dude, the Kami's coming back. Let's go, baby. They gained some life. It's kind of relevant, but we have an 8/8 trampler. Oh, we could have 2 8/8 tramplers. I control an artifact and an enchantment, yes. Let's go to combat first. Oh, pow! Okay, oh, they exiled the other one. Okay, well, this is still good. What do we get back? Circuit Mender to gain more life? Or just like a Bear of Memory? Yeah, let's do that. With 2 +1/+1 counters. Play out our Kami. 4, 8, 9. So we do have enough to play this and then activate our Bear of Memory. Okay. They get their Azusa, sure. Okay, yep. They're at 2 life. Yeah! We got him! We got him, we got him, we got him! That was a freaking close one, man. Jeez Louise, dude. Ooh, something new. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this again. We're up against Jack. Yeah, this looks fine. We'll keep. We don't have a way of modifying this yet. We could maybe draw like that black removal spell, the enchantment, to modify this or something like that. Black. Okay. We drew our archer. Get that card. Okay, another swamp's good. We needed that eventually. Let's go to combat and hit. Then let's just play this. It's just gonna be a 2/3 since we don't have a modified creature, but I mean, we don't really have a way to modify anything right now. Yours is Brawl? Yeah. Yeah, I also really like Brawl. Brawl is definitely a great format. Hey, I actually forgot. In between the next game, since you followed, thank you for the follow. In between the next game, I'll open a set booster on camera because of your follow, and I'll let you pick which kind it is. I don't have the new Kamigawa set yet, but I have every other set in standard. So, yeah. Okay. Since they're blue, I'm gonna hold this. I don't need to play it. So I'll just hold it as potential removal. But I'll let you pick which one. Okay. Yep. We will discard the archer now. Hey, Reckoner Raid. I guess the question is, do I hold this and discard it? Excuse me. To this thing? Or do I play it and start getting value out of it? If I don't discard it, I'll probably be like sacrificing a creature here, which feels kind of bad, so yeah, let's just hold it and discard it. Yeah, that's a really good card. I wish I got one of those in the draft, or in the sealed, but unfortunately I didn't. They have another one? That's so bad for us. Okay. We don't really want to discard anything, so let's go ahead and sacrifice a mana dork. I'm gonna hold that forest to discard. Yeah, that's the right play. So that gets flipped. Yep. Discard a card, the forest. Yeah, it's kind of tough to beat double that. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to come back. Ooh, baby. Well, they did just pass the turn. I mean, like, I guess we do it anyway, but, like, our guy's probably dead here. We're probably going to get 2 for 1. Okay. Maybe not. Let's go. We're still alive. We still got this. We now own a modified creature. Okay, yep. I mean, I could just do that again to kill their guy. Sure. Let's do it. They're taking 4 unless they do something about this. They have 2 untapped mana and some sort of response here. Oh, they're debuffing for time. Okay. Okay. Hey, that's actually huge. Put it there. Go to combat. Hit. They just take it. Okay. The guy flips. Tezzy. Okay. What can Tezzy do? They're gonna draw cards with it. They discarded a land and a grafted growth. They're swinging. Yeah, we're just taking 5 here. Okay, there's a land. We can do this for 4. Not sure that's relevant. We swing in with the team. They'll block like that there, that there, that there. We'll lose that, that. They'll lose that. Yeah, that doesn't seem good. That's a -6. Okay. Yeah, we're going face. They're triple blocking. Okay. Well, yeah, we can do this for 4, so I guess we have no way of killing off like something that'll prevent our guy from dying, so our guy's gonna die here. We might as well just let him die. And then just end the turn. Yeah, we gotta draw some more enchantments or something. Okay, yep. Lesson Tez, what's the minus? You get an emblem with whenever an artifact you control becomes tapped, draw a card. I mean, that could be somewhat relevant, but like... Sure, we'll do this for 4. Oh, we could hit Tez as well. Eh. I hope they don't have like a counter unless you pay 1. That would suck. Because I didn't need to put the 4 into it, but I wanted to for the extra life. So anything we draw here is live. Okay, yep, they gained some life. Okay. That's live because now we can pump that. If we swing, they're just gonna double block. Yeah, I think we just have to pass the turn, which kind of sucks, but... Okay. Yeah, this Tezzeret has really been making them, keeping them in this game. Yeah, we're gonna have to sacrifice our Generous Visitor here. Sacrifice a creature. Just because I'd rather have an 8/8 Trampler next turn, and if we're gonna be putting a counter on our dude here. And then if we draw a land, sure they're tapping our guy. Okay. We draw a land here. We could play out our Walking Skyscraper. Okay, we're gonna take 2. It's not a land. Okay, but I still think I'm gonna just go to combat and attack here. Guess I don't know what they have in their hand. But like, even if they double block here, we just bump itself. Gives trample, which isn't gonna matter. Oh, they counter our ability. Ah, geez. And then we stack those blockers bad. Okay, well, decline. I didn't realize you could do that. We just straight up decline, dude.
Now you die.
Is there any way we draw them out? They got multiple ninjutsu. Gonna make a treasure token, play a land, play out there, dude. Yeah, I think there was maybe a chance that we drew them out. Oh, actually... Okay, so... what could we return here? Anything relevant? We could get back the archer. Which is probably the most relevant one. I think just having a blocker here is probably the most relevant thing. Obviously, we're going to block one of the 3s if they attack here, but if they swing out with the team, they're going to be drawing half their deck. So if they swing out with the team here, we go to 1. That's a land. Unfortunately, I don't think that gets us out of this, so I'll just toss him a good game. It's still slightly possible that our opponent gets a little overzealous and taps enough artifacts to draw out their deck. I mean, there's 6 cards in the deck. How are they going to do that? They're not going to do that, right? They're being very careful too, so yeah, they'll draw 2 cards, go to 4. We'll block here since we're dead anyway. We could have saved 1 extra damage and gone to -6, but so there were a couple of tiny misplays there where like I stacked blockers wrong. Actually, one of those was last game, so I think there was one tiny misplay where I stacked blockers wrong that game, but they just had, I think, a much better draw than we did. Ours was quite slow, defensive. Oh, you're ranking, yeah. Yeah, ours was quite defensive. Defensive. We had a lot of removal, and they had just a ton of discard. That was so annoying. They played that double discard spell like 3 times. Oh, this is weird. This is weird that this isn't ranked. I thought this would be ranked. Oh, Vow. Nice. Playing some Vow. Nice. Yeah, I don't see my... I don't know if you guys... Yeah, see, my rank's not down here. That's kind of strange. I thought this would be ranked, but whatever. Okay, what's the best here? Probably just like this and hit. Oh. Right. The booster. Sorry, I forgot. So you want Vow. Okay. We can do Vow. Alright, we'll do it after this game. I'm gonna set the booster. Your Vow booster, I'm gonna set it right here. Whenever it attacks, you get one of these pilots. Okay? That's a 6/6 that they can crew with this. Which feels kind of bad. I guess we'll just play this thing. Gain some life. And then pass the turn. Now if they crew their big things, like, we're still in pretty good shape. Because we have a lot of, like, pretty chunky blockers. We're looking for a way to modify something. Okay, they're crewing. I think I'll just triple block here to kill it. Yeah, that's the scarier one anyway. They could kill both of my Bearer of Memories. We have another one in hand though. Otherwise, if they want to kill off the Circuit Mender, I guess they do. We could draw a card. That'd be nice. I triple blocked here because I figure that they have some kind of trick. They have a ninjutsu trick, okay? Toss a card, nice, a land. They draw a card, yep. They also play a land and replay their vehicle. Ooh, that's actually super relevant. Super duper duper relevant. Play that. Put a +1/+1 counter here. It's now modified. Should I try to race? Sure. Why not? Oh gosh, they can crew. Oh, that was a mistake. I always forget that these pilots can crew. Yep. Well, could have been worse. We just lose one of our guys. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, that's kind of an oof. We do 4 to our blocking creature, so we might as well block there. I guess if we did block there, they wouldn't have cast that. Okay, but bright side, we can still potentially use this to return creatures later in the game. We're also only 1 mana away from our Walking Skyscraper, so an untapped mana source or a way to modify a creature would get us there. Untapped mana source. That might bring us back into the game. They have a lot of stuff on the ground right now. But we have... okay, yep. I think this game's over. I'm not going to just concede because maybe by some miracle I'll still be in it. But the game is almost likely just over. If they swing out with a team here, I'll block the Moon Circuit Hacker. Yep. Go to 3. I don't think there's anything that could bring us back into this in the deck. I guess we'll see. Oh gosh. Well, let's play out our 2 creatures and then die. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop. Okay, so since we're in between games and I remember, here we go. We'll open up your pack. Yeah, Vow Set Booster, yeah. Oh, and I'll get out my handy dandy white paper so that you can actually see what cards are in it. Okay. There we go. I'm trying not to actually look at the cards before you guys see. Okay, they go in that direction. So, here is our art card. I think that's a mythic, which is kind of cool. It's the dragon, which is the mana form Hellkite. Very cool. All right, next card in the pack is a very pretty forest. Okay, next up, we have a wedding invitation. That's a good card. I play that in my Ugin Brawl deck. Okay, next up. Vampire Slayer, very cool. Slay some vampires. Ugh. Okay. Piercing Light. Pretty decent combat trick. Looks like we're in a white pocket right now. Next up, Sigarda's Imprisonment. Better removal in this set. Next up. Ooh, we're shifting to blue-black zombies, it looks like, with the Skull Scab. Which is an uncommon, by the way. Next up, Fell Stinger, another uncommon. Very good. Very nice. Next up, I can see this card because I saw the back, but it is the Desperate Farmer. Very cool. Another one where I could see the back. This one's kind of neat. It is an Altered Art Innocent Traveler, which is one of my least favorite cards in the set. Next up, the Unholy Officiant altered. And actually, I forgot to show you the other side of the Innocent Traveler. Since it's altered, I think it's relevant. So that's the Malicious Invader, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I just don't think that card is, in general, good enough to be an uncommon. All right, couple cards left. Next up, we have a rare Splendid Reclamation. Very good card. Very nice. I've been looking for one of those with that art. Might go in my lands deck. Next up, we have our foil, which looks to be one of the altered art commons. It is a Blood Crazed Socialite. Very cool. And then lastly, we have our token, which, oh, it was backwards. I thought it was a double-sided token. Okay, it's just a spirit. Oh, it's a 4/4 spirit, though. Very cool. Well, thank you very much for your follow, Master Jedi. Okay. All right. Call you Jedi? All right. All right, let's head back into it. Let's see if we can break this lost streak. I feel like the deck is good. You know, like, I think I'm only playing one rare since... Oh, I'm playing two rares. But, my rares were kind of spread across a decent amount of colors. Plus, like, I'd say the best colors in the pool were probably black and green. And I only had two rares in those colors. I could have splashed for like some red rares, but just feels kind of bad when I get beaten by like mythics or something like that in people's colors. Anyway, this is a good looking hand. Let's keep this. Maybe if one of these lands was something else, it would be looking even better. But okay, that's not bad either. We're going to go with our Kami here. This is going to be a force to be reckoned with here, I believe. We'll throw down the Bearer of Memory next turn, putting a +1/+1 counter on our Kami. Ooh, Death Touch is how they can reckon with it, though. Okay. I mean, I'm fine going to attrition here, honestly. If they swing here, I'm definitely blocking with the bear. Okay. Hey, some removal. Both these are green, so I can only play... I was thinking I could play two things here, but really I can only play one. I think I'm going to play this, since it'll give me another green source. No attacks. If I can find a way to modify this, I can potentially cast this sometime soon, but... Another one. Okay. Okay, so I can play both, which is relevant. Let's do exiles a creature they control. See if they'll probably go for the lifelinker here. Yeah. And then I think what I'm gonna do is play this and then go to combat and swing. If they want to block the Kami here, that's fine. They don't. Okay. I'm actually fine with them hitting me and removing that Death Touch counter. Ooh. That's actually nice. Now I can use this to modify something, and then next turn I could play one of these. Hmm. So I guess what I'm gonna do here then is I still am gonna attack with both of these. If they want to block with the Tech Wrecker, now they could. The Ninja Turtle, they could. Which would kind of screw up our plan a little bit, but... Yep, that's fine. Okay, so I am gonna do this. I guess I'll put it there. Because both of those are gonna die. But hey, I get my Kami back. Let's go, baby. Okay. They have a 4/5 vigilance. That's nice. We have an 8/8 trample hexproof. Yeah, let's just play another 8/8 trample hexproof. So if I swing here, they could block like there, and we'd kill 2 out of their 3. Otherwise, if they block like there, we killed 2 out of their 3. Yeah, so however they block, we'd kill 2 out of their 3 for one of our guys. Seems alright. Yeah. So that's 8. Let's do that. They lose a land here too. Which, or wait, do they? No, they don't. It just goes back to being just a regular land. What you gonna do about it, bud? We got another 8/8 trample hexproof. I bet you that feels real bad for our opponent. They're gonna scry. Scry 2, then gain 2 life, then get a 2/2 first strike. That's like the new Birth of Meletis, dude. They kind of split like Birth of Meletis into 2 different new sagas. Okay, we're going to combat. This is coming in, baby. Bam! Okay, down comes the Kami. And it's your go. Gain 2 life. Yep. So we were drawing gas for a bit there, but now we've been drawing a lot of lands. They have another one of those, okay. Hey. That's very relevant. I think we throw it here. Blow that up, which just turns it back to a land. Swing, swing. They could double block our Kami to kill it. Looks like what they're doing. We're gonna kill off their 3/4. Oh, nice, because our enchantment went to the graveyard. The Twisted Embrace. We got to return our Kami again. This card is nuts, dude. I love this card. That's a good card. Okay. Sure. That's a good card, too. We played this. Followed by this. Put a counter on our guy. Followed by hit. Now they're forced to block with something here. They could block with a Weaver of Harmony and go to 1. Which is what they do. They put a +1/+1 counter on their guy, yep. See them targeting our guys. Oh boy, okay. Well, they are very, very dead. Yeah, and our Kami was coming right back, baby. That's why I love that Kami. I play that in Standard. That's such a good card, dude. Alright. So we have to win 2 more if we want to... Or wait, this is sealed. 2 more doesn't get us there. It was, I think, 2k to enter. I think we gotta win like 3 more to come out even, prize-wise. I don't think I can trust this. I got a mulligan. Our opponent mulliganed as well, though, so... I think we keep this and drop Network Terminal. Card probably shouldn't even be in our deck, honestly. We're only running 2 colors. Yeah, see, if we would have kept that and dropped like something else more relevant, we would have been very sad on our first draw there. Hey, that's a good draw. Oh, but they have removal. I bet you they have a lethal exploit. Which isn't the worst. I mean, they lethal exploit. It will turn our Kami down a little bit, but whenever he comes back later, we'll be able to use him, so. Okay. Here comes a Bearer of Memory. Now they got a lethal exploit, if they have it. Otherwise, our Kami's gonna be too big. That's what they got, yep. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's gonna get our lethal exploit. I mean, we could also twist and embrace it. Eh. Lethal exploit, hit for 3. Ooh, baby. I mean, they're probably just sitting up with removal right now, so like, this might feel bad, but like, okay. If they do remove our guy, we get our Kami back, which is good. This thing's hot. This is also a really good card. Okay. Alright, I'll go to combat. Hit for 5. Bam! What you gonna do, opponent? Okay, sure. Search for a basic, put in the full tapped. So we have lethal right here. We also have another 5 coming there. So like, one creature here isn't enough. They need a removal spell. Yep, that's what they got. A creature and a removal spell. Okay, but that's still not enough. Because we have a removal spell. So we just throw this here. Blow that up. And hit ya. Yep. GG's, opponent. Okay. We got him. Ooh. Apparently I never had one of those before. Okay, so it was 2,000 to enter the sealed. So yeah, we need to get to 6 wins to get our money back. That's kind of steep, dude. Seriously. Like, normally I think it's 5 in, like, draft to get your gems back. But anyway, that means we're 2 wins away from getting our money back. Or 1 loss away from just being out. I mean, at this point, I think with how many wins we have, we're getting like 1,400 gems back, which isn't like that bad. Of course, I would want more, but like with the packs that I would get and the cards that I get from the draft, like I still would get like some value, like probably roughly the same value out of the draft. But I mean, everybody wants to make their money back. We're up against someone named Max BM. Whoa! I haven't clicked around the map at all before. I never realized, check it out, it like gets all crazy when you click it. So I'm not sure what's going on right now. I don't know if we're like waiting for our opponent to connect or what. Oh, yep, must have been. This hand seems kind of bad, but the fact that we have like all of our colors, sufficient amounts of all of our colors, and 2 3-drops, it's probably gonna be like decent. Guess we could have mulliganed for something with a 1 or 2 drop, but it's probably fine. Our opponent seems to have a very quick hand. We're gonna get our 3/2 down next turn though. Or a terminal. That's a good card. Okay, I think I'll throw down the 3/2. We need to kind of save off some of this damage here. They get a free creature. Looks like they might have, yep, burn spell. Land. Oh my gosh. Opponent just had a very, very good draw here. Yeah, we'll go with the Bear of Memory. Just need something. Luckily, they're down to 2 cards in hand. So, like, I don't think they have, like, too much left. We still have a lot of cards left in hand. Opponent moves their Simeon thing over to their boy. We could just take 6 here. With the thought being that then a couple turns from now we could Okiba salvage and get the +1/+1 counters, but I don't think that's worth it. I think we gotta kill off the Ember Keeper here. I would go Circuit Mender, but that would gain them some life. Oh, I didn't realize something about Okiba Salvage. As long as we have an artifact on the battlefield, if we cast this targeting an enchantment, we'll get the +1/+1 counters. Okay, good. We can do both. Targeting you. Get the +1/+1 counters, and now we can do that. We have one modified creature, so we could kill off like the Circuit Mender. Or as you control. And counters. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna pass the turn then. So we go to 1 here. I have one modified creature. They kill off my creature, but theirs still dies. I still take 3. Play another Circuit Mender. Yeah, opponent kind of had the nuts here, so unfortunately, not really anything we could do. Let's do this. Tapping this to draw discard. Sure. We're dead, so doesn't matter. We'll just good game them. Yeah, opponent kind of had the nuts here, so not really anything we could have done. I guess we could have mulliganed. But anyway, that's the draft. Or the sealed. So we got 4 wins. That's not bad. 4 and 3 is a positive record at least. It didn't get us our money back, but it did at least. We get 3 packs plus all the cards from the 6-pack entry. So 9 packs, is that 600 gems worth? I mean, maybe. I'm opening the packs right away because I want the wild card. Ooh, the Kami of War, very nice. Okay, hey, that's kind of cool. Let's bounce a bunch of stuff. If you can't draw a card, that's kind of nice. And then flying whenever you cast a spell, your opponent can't cast. Oh, it's kind of cool. Okay. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, I was interested if we go to the store and go to packs. I'm interested in seeing how much it costs to get 9 packs. So 9 packs would be this, which is 1,800. So like, yeah. It says 3 packs is worth 600. So like the 3 packs that we got as our prize, along with the 1,400 gemmies, like kind of makes us our money back. Not really, but anyway. I still have about 20 minutes left on the stream. Let's go ahead and play some standard, huh? I got a sweet standard enchantments deck. This deck is hot, dude. Like, frickin' fire. See if we can find anybody in ranked. Maybe nobody's online this late at night. There we we go. We got somebody. Zerona. Okay. This hand looks fine. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks fine. I mean, this isn't like a preferable 2-drop. Hey, that's a much better 2-drop. Green, please. Just because, like, it kind of is like a supportive card, like pumps up our dudes, you know. Yeah, let's play this to draw a card. And then hit for 1. I highly doubt they block here, yeah. No blocks. 2 lifelink, yep. KO. At the beginning of your end step, if he entered the battlefield this turn, he phases out. Okay, that's kind of a cool mechanic. Okay, so I think what we want here is to play this as a white source, then play out our Hallowed Haunting, then play out our Michiko's Reign. Hit up ya boy, hit you for 9 damage, 7 of which is lifelink. And now, next turn, we can play this out, making this cost 1, then play it, and then play the planes that we fetch with it. I'm gonna target one of those. I'm a little afraid of removal here. If they counter this, okay. So play this. All our dudes have flying now. Very cool. Play out the planes. The ring. See, this is what I'm saying. This deck is nuts, dude. It just freaking demolishes dudes. Like, that guy didn't even have a chance. Like, that was like his, like, what, turn 3? Turn 4? I think I was on the play, and that was my turn 5. So, like, yeah, that was his turn 4. He had 4 turns. We're up against Gabong next. Bring it on, Gabong. This looks sweet. Let's keep it. We don't have double white, which we'll have to keep in mind. But we do have this to get another white. So, Forest, go. Enters the battlefield, learn. Okay. Nice. That's the ideal time to get one of those. That also gets us a second white source without having to cast this. Meaning we could cast the Wedding Announcement now if we wanted to, or the Catilda even, but I don't think we're on Catilda plan. Yeah, we're gonna play this. Get a planes. And we'll hit with our guy. I'm cool with it if they double block here. They'll still take 1. They'll lose both their guys, and our Kami can come back in the future. Legion Angel. I can discard a card. I think I'm gonna discard this. And then return it. And now I'll play a land. Then I'll play a Hallowed Haunting. Put a +1/+1 counter there. And now next turn should be quite crazy. Unless, of course, they have a counter spell, in which case it'll still be decently crazy. They're in colors that generally deal with our stuff. So that might happen. They're looking at our stuff. I don't know if they have like an O-ring effect or something. Going for another environmental sciences right away, yep. And passing the turn. Saga flips. Here's our planes. Go for our companion. Trigger. Counter. Wedding announcement. Trigger. Sure, counter. No attacks. We do have double Besieger in hand. We only have one green source on the battlefield, but like, I don't think there's any double green cards in our deck. It's possible we could somehow draw 2 green cards to play in a single turn, but we could also keep this up as potential artifact or enchantment removal. Take action, get our boy back. Alright, so we're gonna go Generous Visitor. We're gonna go Kami. We're gonna go Catilda. We're gonna go Human. Talk about rebuilding. If they have another board wipe, we're kind of screwed here. At least temporarily, but yep, another board wipe. That feels bad. Okay, so play this tapped, activate this. It becomes a 3/4. Hit with it. They go to 20. We get a 1/1. And our wedding invitation flips. They revitalize, sure. With our 1/1, we can now throw our Catilda onto our guy. Okay, they play out a Legion Angel, making sure to tap specifically for it. Okay, that's actually not terrible. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, we could do this. I think that sounds good. We'll get ourselves another Hallowed Haunting Spirit. Go to combat. Our boy is now an 8/8 with flying and lifelink. They're blocking, yep. I'm guessing they're going to activate their Crawling Barons here. Yeah. They do have another Legion Angel. Okay, they paid 6. I think that's, yeah, that's the regular cost. Oh, we get our Kami back at least. Kami. This boy. Counter on our Kami. Pass the turn. We're not technically holding up a Seiju right now, but when it passes back to us, we'll have green available for it. I think enduring 3 board wipes and still having a decent board state is like kind of telling for the deck, but hey, Catilda, that is quite relevant. Okay, that'll be a 3/3 when it hits. Yep. With flying and lifelink. I think I just hold up the Besiegu now and pass the turn. If I were to attack in with the Kami, they would just activate their Crawling Barrens and then block, which I guess I could have then killed it with the Besiegu, but wonder how many more board wipes they have. Kind of sucks that they have 3 Crawling Barrens. Like, obviously they're gonna go after the 1 first, so like we could get them by blowing it up, like after they pump it a bunch or something. But it just kind of sucks. Yeah, dude, it definitely sucks that they've had so many board wipes. I mean, I realize that that's like their deck. Which feels kind of bad. Okay. My turn. Another Catilda. Well, I could play that, keep the original, and then I would be 1 short of... Oh, no, I wouldn't be. This does run the risk of a counter spell. Okay, yes, we want to do this. Obviously keep this one. Now, throw this here. Go to combat. Swing. 8/8 Trampler. Trample flying lifelink. Bam! Feels good. End the turn. They obviously just activate their Crawling Barrens a bunch. Yep. We're sitting at a nice life total. Even if they were to activate that and hit, like... I mean, I don't think we'd even go back to, like, our starting life total, so... Because they could activate it twice. Right? 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 10 mana. It's 4 to activate. Technically, they have 11 mana, but they would have to tap the Crawling Barrens for that. Myria's Call. That feels kind of bad, but I guess that's where we're at. And Legion Angel. And that's their last one. Generous Visitor. Okay, both of those are attacking. Okay, yep, that's fine. He'll be down to 1 angel. We'll play this. And then pass the turn. We could throw Catilda somewhere. Actually, yeah, why don't we? Throw Catilda here. +1/+1 counter. Also goes there. Okay. Yep. We're at 48 life. We're also holding up our Besieju right now. Do it. Got him. Fetch up an island, which gives them a 3rd blue source. Not sure if that's relevant. Alright, here we go, baby. Swing, swing, baby. Okay, they trade with my land. Yeah, I'll pass the turn. Seagate Restoration. Yeah, that might have been partially because of the blue source that I gave them. They're gonna get to learn, get one of them big boy spells. Oh, they just go for Introduction to Prophecy? Okay. Okay. We've got a Kami. So I think we just go for the flyer. Play the land. Go to combat. Hit. For 9 in the air. And pass. They have a lot of cards in hand, but they also don't have a lot of life. They need an answer to my naturalist, which they're bound to have. Like, look at all these cards. No blocks. We're at 57 life. Yeah, we don't need to block that. You kidding me? Yeah, I could have told you that was coming, but... Is that going to get us another Kami back? Sure is. We'll have 2 Kamis in hand. Okay, that puts them back into at least a little bit better of a situation. Take action. Kami comes back to hand. If I do this, I can't also play something else. Otherwise, I could do like this, plus this, plus this. Counter, counter. Which will raise my efficiency for next turn by quite a bit. So they've hit me with 4 board wipes. There's a 5th. Feels bad because they just got rid of all of my graveyard. All my Kamis are gone. Gain some life. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep this in hand. We're just gonna start hitting. If we drop basic, we could, or just an untapped land, we could play that, and then our player companion that turn, or we could wait for them to play something like that. Yeah, this is real bad. I don't think we can get out of this. I mean, we have 57 life, but... Okay, yeah, play the companion, draw a card. Play the Kami. Play the Catilda, which is a 3/3 flyer. Not gonna beat those 4/4 flyers, but still pretty good. Yep. I'll get you a bunch of stuff. They hit for 12. Yep, no blocks here. And pass the turn. Okay. So, I think I'm going to play this, counter there, get a wolf, level up, then hit for 4, 5. They could block, which they do. But that's lifelink, so I'm heading back in the opposite direction again. Uh, 32 cards left in deck. I see 1, 2 lands that we don't have on the battlefield, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems relatively low for almost half our deck. I think we have like 20 some lands, so we might like 24 lands-ish. So we might hit some lands coming up here. They're just going all in into this Crawling Barrens, dude. Block with a wolf, yeah, like... Porque no los dos, I mean... Okay, let's see what we can see. It's a land. Feels bad. Yeah, let's hit with Catilda. They'll get a counter. They'll double block. They'll lose one of the angels. Yep. We can now attach that next turn. Let's throw down our land. It means we're not holding up like potential things, but also it means that we'll be closer to activating this and doing stuff. Thought I heard something. Maybe not. I don't know. That's 12. I think we're fine to just not block here. We go to 35. Still relatively healthy. Okay. That's another Kami on top. That seems good. Kami. Ooh, baby. Kami Kami. Catilda and Kami. Kami Kami. That's an 11/11 flying lifelink trample. 12/12. Well, that is a force block unless you have an answer for it, sir. They have a revitalize, so it wouldn't have necessarily been a force block. This smells like a board wipe to me. Sure. We still got him on the backswing. Yep. Sincere, okay. Yep, that's gonna draw them a card. I mean, they're at 16 cards with us at 49 life. Like, oh, Kami, let's go, baby. Take action. Take action. Kami. Alright, yep, just absolutely playing that. Activate. Go to combat. Swing with our 3/4. They block. Yep. Play a single Kami. And pass the turn. Revitalize. Yep. You go to 9. 14 cards left in deck. We have 27, so we have quite a lot of time. We also have this Lair of the Hydra, which can become a big thing. It doesn't have flying, which is relevant because they have their Crawling Barons, but they undo inversion to kill our Kami? Okay. Yeah. 13 cards left in deck. Crawling Barons is going to come at us for 14 damage, though, which feels kind of bad, but... no trample. Okay, so... let's see here. If we do this, we do have enough mana to do both the other things. So let's do that. Let's go to combat and hit. They choose to block, okay. Now we'll go Kami plus Naturalist. +1/+1 counter on the Kami. These frickin' Kamis, dude. Okay. That's gonna return both my Kamis, remember? They're lucky to have so many Cloud Conceers. How many board wipes have we endured this game? It's actually getting kind of close. Kami. Take action. Take action. Wedding announcement. Okay, I think we go Kami. Wedding announcement. Trigger. +1/+1. And pass the turn. Note that we're leaving up the Lair of the Hydra, so if they have some sort of board wipe here and then activate their Crawling Barons. Yep, just like this. We have the Lair of the Hydra to still survive. They might think they have us here. Bam! Bam. Kamikame! They only have one card left in hand. Like, what could that feasibly be? Alright, we're gonna go like that. We'll go Kami. Kami. Put a little pressure on him. This does expose us to the same exact play, board wipe plus swing, but like 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course they have it. Of course they have another. Yeah. Wait. Oh right. I was like, wait, does that mean they don't have enough mana to cast it? Yeah, they just had to show us that they had the last board wipe as well. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have swung there. That might have been a little overzealous, but I mean, I don't know. I wasn't expecting them to have that many board wipes in their deck. How many were they playing? Was that like... Because they were for sure playing their 4 Doomskars, I think. I think I saw 3 Doomskars. I saw 4 of that Strixhaven one with the student cost or whatever. I think I saw 2 or 3 Ondu inversion. Like, I think they were just playing 4 of 3 different board wipes. That is kind of nuts. Okay, we're keeping this. This hand looks nuts crazy. Okay, you go there. Okay. Yep. Pathway on what? We'll play Unnaturalist. Put a +1/+1 counter on our visitor. Swing with the visitor. They take 2. Okay. If they swing here, I'm just taking it. I'm not gonna block. Yeah, no blocks. Okay, Besieger, that's sweet. So let's play this counter. Give us a plains. Play this because we want to play this counter. Give us a wolf. Hit. Now that's a lot of damage. Next turn, we can play Catilda or pump our glass. Enters the battlefield. If it was the second spell you cast this turn, put +1/+1 count. Okay. Yeah, I think we just discard the Kami and then return the Kami, which would be nice. It means that we can then also play this. Play out the Catilda. That's going to be a threat next turn. And I'll just say... Actually, I think I'm okay with them trading 2 of their creatures for my 1 naturalist here. Okay, so they just block with a single creature. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Catilda's gonna become a monster, so... Portable Hole. Well, that's not gonna take care of Catilda. It takes care of the naturalist, okay. Yep. Now I could use the Besieger to blow up their Portable Hole here. That'll get them a land though, which they are currently stuck on land. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so let's plus this. They're just like basically super dead here. They go to 3. Okay, here you go. Keeping that Besieger in hand in case it gets relevant, but like, probably not. Yeah. Alright, let's play one more. I kind of want to get to plat tonight, so we'll see. 1 or 2. Perfect man. 8. Hello, perfect man. This looks good. Keeping it. Play our Lair of the Hydra and pass. Cave of the Frost Dragon. And here comes our Kami. Cammy. I watched the Game Nights episode recently, the Kamigawa one, and how are they were pronouncing that frog's name like Kami or Cammy the whole time, and every time they did it I was just busting out, man, like what the frick, dude. Okay, yeah, we'll play this as a land. Want to counter our Kami? Or do they just have like another bounce spell? Okay, sure. Is this like flash.deck? I would hate that. I hope they tap out for something here that doesn't involve doing anything to my Kami. Because if they do, it's gonna get kind of nutty. Okay, they didn't. So I think what I'm gonna do then is I am going to cast this. Cast this. Trigger. Sure. Might have been a waste of a +1/+1 counter, but we don't know that they... Okay, they do. Sure. This gets us a plains, yep. Which means next turn we'll be able to play... If we draw a land actually next turn, we'll be able to play a lot of stuff. Okay, that wasn't the land that I thought we would draw. So we could put the Kami into play tapped here. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's play this Lair of the Hydra. Play out a Ranger class. Yep, trigger. Learn my lesson. Put the counter there. Saw it coming. Okay. Yep. Throw this down. Trigger. Hit for 5. There's a quarter of your life. Pop quiz. Draw a card, learn. I mean, maybe they're looking for a land. Yeah, they are quite land stalled here. Okay, they did not find a land. Well, they are probably, like, not in great shape this turn, then. Yeah, they're dead. Unless they have something free here, but they are super Mongo dead. Look at that, dude. We just turned that around out of nowhere. Like, I think that was like our turn 6 through like a bunch of disruption. This deck, man. Like, as you saw in that control game, which we did lose due to probably my mistake in attacking, pushing the pressure when I could have just held back. But as you saw in that game, like, this deck is really resilient. Like, we literally withstood like 8 board wipes that game and still were applying like lethal, like, consistently a bunch of turns. So like, I don't know. Anyway, let's play this. Okay, mono green. It's actually a decent matchup that I was kind of hoping to come up against, so kind of cool. Generous Visitor. I kind of wish we had that earlier, but alright. If they're attacking, we're blocking. Let me just make sure. Enter the battlefield with, yep, whenever you cast this. Yep. We're blocking. We draw another Catilda. Okay. So I think what we do here then is we play this. Search up a plains. There we go. Next turn, we could get back our doggo. Discard one of the Catildas so that we can enchant it, you know? They're at 4 mana here. What does mono green play at 4? The vehicle? Yeah. Alright, Catilda going down. Doggo coming out. Draw me a card. Nice. Okay, so let's play our Generous Visitor plus our Catilda. I think that seems good. Note here that we could use Besiju to blow up their chariot. Seems like a decent plan to me. Also note that next turn we'll have a 3/4. They might kill off Catilda here. Pack leader, okay. Through the chariot, yep. They get a token of one of their kitty cats. No blocks. We'll take 4. Yep. Okay, sweet. Wedding announcement. We now have a 3/4. Yep. Play out a land. We could just Catilda onto Catilda. Let's do it. We have an 11/11 flyer. What are you gonna do about an 11/11 flyer, dude? You're mono green. You play like fighting removal. Like, how are you gonna remove this thing? Attack me, do it. I don't care. Sure. I'm at 27 life. What are you gonna do to me? Swing with the team, dude. Swing with the dang team. Yeah. 8 plus 22? 22 damage? Calls good game. I'll block here. I get a 1-1. I must have miscalculated that. Oh yeah, I definitely did. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, he called good game, so I'm gonna make it fairly quick here, but let's just call good game. Draw a card. Now we obviously only attack with Catilda here in case of whatchamacallits. Tricky tricks. Tricks are for kids, you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, we made Plat, boys. Let's go. We made it to Platinum. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, I gotta get going to bed. Got some stuff going on tomorrow, but anyway, for anybody that's still here, thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in more of my content, toss me a follow. You do follow. I have set boosters from all the sets in standard except for Kamigawa. And I will be opening, if you follow, I'll open one of those on stream just for your follow. So that'd be cool. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of your night.